Yeah, actually, so ladies and gentlemen, let's look at the price, market price. This is Kenya, Uganda. Of course, this is marketing price. These are bar soaps, okay? A box of soaps, washing soaps for body, for clothings, and then these are packages, okra packages, and then the dry fish, and then three pieces of onion, many pieces of onion, a tomato, and then the beer, and then the cakes, okay, and then rental, okay, rental, homes, home rentals, and then basically a plate of this one, a plate of lunch, a plate of supper, a plate of dinner. If Ugandan does is starting from 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, depending if you have a family running the order. If you don't have the family running the order, you're likely to fall between the 300 to 500 for such a plates of fish, right? And then breads. These are packages of Irish potatoes, a box of potatoes, and then a pack of potatoes, and then a pack of cassava. Then we have their rental, and then cooking oil, 10 liters, okay, 1 liter, 10 liters. 10 liter is 5, 10, so that is roughly 1,005 liters. And then the Kenya does 20, 30, 50. Okay, depends upon. So if you see there, that is local beer. Local beer is 200, then 15 pieces. So that is basically things which is can tell you exactly about those price. If you look there, that is there. The cassava, how much it is in Kenya and Uganda, then how much the potato is there and there, and then this is there, and then this is there, and then this is there. This is when I was there in the third country, before I come to this country. So, but now, why am I doing this? Because I'm watching the videos from Kenya, Uganda. The video is telling me that someone is handling a dollar. Uh, Turning those kind of price which you are saying like this, they're saying this can cost $1, and then I'm checking here, is very wrong. Things like this one here is not $1. If I look here, okay, I look up here again with you guys, okay, on my systems here, okay, for $1, and then $1 in Uganda, okay, is not $1. That is a 2,000 Ugandan shillings to 3,000 Ugandan shillings. $1 Canada is roughly 2,000. If it's USA, that is less than the 79 cents. You know, it's 79 cents. So it's not easy to determine the dollars. So we don't say dollar because this is the how much in Uganda. That is a 200 Ugandan shillings. We did that $1. You can buy and cook for how many people? At least 30 people, uh, or yeah, at least 30 people. You can feed 30 people, 50 people, 100 people. That is 100 people expenditures. Okay. Let's say one bottle of local beer is 150, 200, and then 10 liter is there. Okay, 10 liter is there. Okay, 10 liter is 1,000 or 800. Okay, so then if you look at the market price, that is tilapia fish, 15 pieces. 15 pieces is 400, and then 600 there. Either dry or fresh to go. Okay, and then that's 15 or 8 pack or 7 packs, and then to Kenya that is 8, 3, 10, 8, 7, 15, 37, 60, 80, 110, okay, to Kenya. So basically beef 1 kilogram is starting from 400 800, and then for Kenya the price is still there around those lines there which you are seeing. And then onion, and then tomatoes 150 300. This is one for one, for two, for three, for four, for five. Okay, that is for four, for five. Okay, and then overview. And then now let's look at really the teachers. Okay, this is a Kenyan teacher, Ugandan teachers salaries. Okay, uh, that is 5,000 Kenyan shillings for secondary school teachers. For head teacher, that's 5,500, and then for addition for primary, that's 3,000, and then for head teacher, that's 3,500 in Kenya, and then in Uganda, I may say that is say roughly we are handling uh, in Uganda, we are handling 80,000. Okay, that's 80,000 in Uganda, and then in Kenya, citizen teachers. That is let's say 12,000, 7,500, 60,000, 15,000, 37,000, 300,000, and it depends upon from their responsibilities, their areas. But it's really not easy to find this money there, the 300,000. Even a child there cannot even call that money names and don't want even it. Nobody even wants such money. Maybe you want to build homes, you want to buy homes, or you want to buy a car, and then you will call it, of course. Or you want to travel. So that is overview. Yeah, the areas there, of course, which is basically handling the overview of the market price there. Okay, how we graph it there, the market price. Okay, that is concerned of the market price. So overview, that is to do with the market price. So if you see, that is here we try to bring them down here step by steps, and then we put them down there. Okay, school fee, and then we tackle that. Okay, school fees, we tackle that. Examination fee, we tackle that. Okay, and then we try to say it to you guys. Okay, uh the money the money for this one, the money for uh school fee is this one. When we say it, uh 30,000 say here for secondary schools. Okay, primary is free. If you go to primary, primary school, is free. Okay, it's free of charge, except the secondary. Okay, except secondary, except in a secondary school. Okay, except this one, they can charge you. They can charge you, of course, 30,000. Of course, they can charge you 30,000 UG a year. UG for 1 year, and then uniform. Uniform, let's say that is 5,000. Okay, 5,000. Okay, 5,000 for 4 years. For 4 years plus 2 years, you're roughly 6 years. 6 years with that one uniforms. If the school has ordinary levels and A levels. If they don't have, and then you are going to another school, you will buy two pair of uniforms for the other schools and for these schools. And then that is at least that's why they are saving out of those. And then if you see there, this money is both different citizens and refugees, of course. If we put 35,000 here, and then we put to the citizens here. We mean the refugees is going to citizen schools, and then that is 35,000. They need the uniform, they need the school fees. If we put the money here like this, and then we put like this is a refugees schools. Just to pay the school fee for that particular child. Okay, whatever is a citizen and either he's a refugees. Therefore, that is that. And then, if particularly in the other regions, of course, I try to mention there clearly. Okay, I mention it there. Okay, it's right there. And then we have it derived. Okay, for dish and for food, of course, that is what we did yesterday also, and then can tell you briefly about that. Okay, that is about secondary teachers, and then briefly about food in Kenya. Okay, how much can you spend to buy food in Kenya? So that is the least people are spending there to buy food in that country. Okay. So basically these are the amount. If you're having problems reading with the marker pens, we have the computer written them down there. Okay, these are all the unit of packs. Okay, units of packs. Then it's telling you clearly how much and how much you have to pay for those. Okay, and then if this one we handles, of course, just a review of the work. That is the resumes. Okay, resumes, and then of course we summarize those others before, and briefly about the cost of living. Cost of living for homes in Canada. That is cost of living for immigrants to Canada. Okay, how much one bedroom can cost, and then the cost of living. Okay, still cost of living for vehicles, for motor vehicles, cost of living for salaries, employees. Okay, how to calculate it? Cost of livings for generally things we are using in the household, such as paying your bills, how to pay your bills here in these countries, and then cost of livings. Okay, that is a cost of living and where to buy those product. Okay, the locations to buy those product. So otherwise, that is just me there, of course, analytically just analyzing from all these videos. These are videos I previously endorsed here, released towards uh, hand in hand. They are working basically with all the areas that are basic. Okay, if you look here, these are rentals, and then basics, basic things which are covering all the areas that are in needs by you, and then how to get it done. Okay, so that is clearly about those areas, and then our essays, our minutes which we write there. Okay, and then otherwise this is just different areas. I'm just gonna leave it there because we have it done yesterday. Roughly we have 30 minutes of different extension of with the product, and then the teachers salaries, and then that if it come to different traveling by air, I forgot it again. The president said, okay, president said traveling by travel by air. This is 30,000, of course. 30,000 Ugandan shillings. Okay, so this is traveling by air. Okay, if it come to travel. Okay, if you want how much people are traveling. If by bus, of course, truck. Okay, by truck you traveled. You will travel at least 7,000. 50 7,050 Ugandan shillings. Okay, and then bus. That is roughly 13,000. 13,000, and then that is both on that and on this one on 600 kilometers. 600-kilometer distance travels by truck and then by bus. Okay, and then by air. If by air, this is by air, this is by bus, this is by truck. And then the taxi, the same taxi is 8,000. Okay, for taxi, this is 8,000. Okay, 8,000 by taxis. So mostly that's how people normal travels. And then for borders, we know is a border. Okay, border. Border business is border business is really different. Really, I think that is 5 kilometers. Let's say 5 kilometers. Yeah, 5 kilometers, 500. Okay, 1 kilometers, 100. So that is that one. So for borders, they are a little bit different. So and then it depends upon sometimes even maybe cheapest. I don't know. So otherwise, that's just me there when Hassan does his own.